Hey guys, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to make thumbnail pictures like I do. And just quickly before we get into the video, I will be taking a break from YouTube due to me wanting to focus a little more on school. And without further ado, let's hop straight into it. So to make thumbnails like I do, first thing that you're gonna do is go on Google and look up Photopea. This is the website that I use to make my thumbnails, also to make profile pictures. Someone asked me to. So the first thing that you're gonna do once you're here on Photopea, select new project, make sure that you select YouTube thumbnail and press create. So now once you've pressed create, we're going to have a blank canvas, and the first step that you're gonna do is just take a picture from any video of your choice and just drag and drop it in here. Now as you'll see, the picture will be right here. It should automatically fit to the size of your canvas. And the first thing that I do is edit the picture for the thumbnail. So for example, this picture is a little too bright for me, so what I do is go up here, press filter, then go on camera raw. So right here you can change contrast, exposure, tint, temperature, basically everything. And what I usually do is I just bring up the contrast and bring down the exposure. And then if you press OK, you'll see that our picture looks like this now. So now the next step is to add the text. So to add the text, you're going to select the text tool right here. Make sure that your font right here is on Gothic 1. And then all you're going to do, just do a double click and then just type in whatever you'd like your title to be. So for example, let's just use cherry blossoms, like this. Now if you go back onto your move tool and you select transform controls, you can change the size of your text. So here, since this is a quite long text, I'm gonna just make it 2 parts and select everything and press this button right here to center everything. Now I can move it back. It will also instantly lock onto the center of your screen. And now I have my text right here. So now the next thing that I want to do is change the color of my text, because this color does not fit with cherry blossoms, which is more of a pinkish color. So what I'm gonna do is just double click on it, select everything, then right here press on this button, and now I can change the color. So I'm gonna just use a nice vibrant pink. So as you can see, it's all in pink now. So now the next step is to add a glow to it. So what you're gonna do is just right here select your layer, double click to the right of it, add the blank space, and then this window should pop up. So now the first thing that I want to do is when you're right here on the blending options tab where it says blend mode, change it from normal to multiply. So now it's more translucent and it changes the color of the picture a little bit to a more pinkish color. Then you want to turn on stroke and change the color to white. You can leave the blend mode, the size and everything like it is. But now the next step is to add a inner glow. So now I usually do my glow the same color as the text. So I'm gonna just click on this button right here and select the pinkish color like I already did. And now what I want to do is I'm gonna just zoom in a little bit so I can look at this a little better. And as you can see, if I move the size slider, the glow will glow more, like be bigger. So I'm gonna just add a slight inner glow. And if you change the spread, you can make it more vibrant. Also, if you change the range, that'll be how much it'll glow. So now, since we have our inner glow done, the last thing that we're gonna do here is add our outer glow. This is the most important step because this will make it look like it actually glows. So I'm gonna change the color back to a nice vibrant pink. Make the size around the maximum. I'll do 160. 160 looks good. with the spread, I'm gonna bring it up to like around 7. The range, I'm gonna bring up to 76 or 75, doesn't really matter. And the opacity on maximum. So now, if I were to close this, text will look like it glows now. So of course I can add more stuff to this to make it glow a little more. So if you want to make it glow a little more, all you gotta do is just with this button right here, create a new layer. Select your pen tool, change the size to the maximum. Select a black color and then just go over it. So now, of course, you won't be able to see the background anymore, so all we're gonna do is bring down the layer one by one layer and then just change the opacity of our cherry blossoms layer. So this will make it more darker. So I think this looks good. This looks like it glows. Now the last thing that I want to add here is adding a simple texture. So the texture I want to add are just these simple dots right here. I'm gonna put this between the cherry blossoms layer and our text layer. And now all I'm gonna do is select the layer, go on filter, then select blur, then select radial blur, and change the mode from spin to zoom. Now I can just play around with the amount, and I think that word looks great. So now we have these white dots, and if you want to add like a glow to them, just do a double click on the right of them, select outer glow, then just play around with this size until you find someone that you like. So for me, I'm gonna just have it at this. I think this looks great. Now the last step to export this is just to go into the top left, select file, export as, and then export it as a JPEG. And then you can change the name right here to whatever you'd like. For me, I'm gonna just change to cherry blossoms, then press save. And then you'll see that it's saved right here. And this is what the finished picture looks like. I hope that this video helped you guys with getting better at making thumbnails. And I'll see you guys in the next video that I'll probably post in exactly 1 week from now. And I'll see ya. Bye bye.